guys know that my school hates me. Not only do they hate me, they want to see me suffer, fail, and in miserable pain 24/7. In fact, they have a live stream camera right now showcasing my pain to millions around the world. Seems like she's got it all figured out, but I question, like, should I also want that? I don't, but should I? Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anna. I should have graduated today with my Master of Science in Clinical Psychology, but alas, I'm not. I'm currently at home, where I've been for the past year because I had to take a gap year between my first year and my second year of my master's program. But I am going back next week. Honestly, by the time I'm posting this, I should be on my way back. So the purpose of this video and why I'm vlogging today is because today should have been my graduation from my master's degree. I am doing my master's in clinical psychology, Master of Science in Clinical Psychology, by the way. I should have been graduating today, but I'm not, because I had to take a year off for many, many reasons. And I'm going back next week to finish my second and final year of hopefully school ever. Hopefully, because I'm not doing my PhD. No one in their right mind does a PhD, by the way. Just putting that out there. No offense. So today, I just want to vlog the day and, show you what I get up to. So today, I went to the dermatologist. It was my last dermatologist appointment. Not ever, but I did Accutane. I did Accutane for 6 months, and I'm currently on tretinoin for the next God knows how long. Right? So I have a couple things on my agenda. First would be to pay my tuition, right? That's kind of more important than anything else. And while I'm on my computer, I'm gonna go ahead and upload, I'm going to prepare to upload the YouTube video that's gonna go up this Saturday. I honestly, the YouTube thing, I do it as a hobby. Like, I'm not really into the cinematic aspect of YouTube. I'm not into posting video essays. I kind of just do it as a hobby to talk to someone and not have any input back. Yeah. And then later today, I'm also going to go to the pool for the first time in the entire summer. Literally, I'm about to start school again, and I have not gone to the pool or the beach in the entire summer, mostly because I've been working. But I did get fired from my job 3 days ago, on Tuesday. Today's Friday, so you do the math. Yeah, I got fired, even though I put in my 2 weeks last week. And then I got fired this week, and my last day is tomorrow. Make it make sense. I'm gonna do all those things. I'm gonna take you along, and if you like it, you can go ahead and like the video and subscribe, because it would, be nice. It would be nice. So let's go ahead and pay my tuition. We're all on the same day? There's no way. There's no way. So I'm interrupting this montage to let you guys know that my school hates me. Not only do they hate me, they want to see me suffer, fail, and in miserable pain 24/7. In fact, they have a live stream camera right now showcasing my pain to millions around the world. What I want to say is that all my classes I'm only taking 3 classes. So in graduate school, 4 classes would be full-time. I'm only taking 3 because I cannot afford 4 classes. And guess what? All of the classes are on the same day. On the same day. Wednesday. Wednesdays are going to be miserable. So, Wednesday. Advanced Psychological Statistics and Design. 9:30 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Wednesday. Clinical Skills 1. 2 p.m. to 4:45 p.m. Wednesday. Research Seminar. 6 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. I'm gonna be there from 9 a.m. to like 9 p.m. Genuine misery. Back to the montage. So today, I should have been graduating with my Master of Science in Clinical Psychology because I started graduate school 2 years ago. There were many things going on in my life, including the manic episode I had in early 2025 that caused me to take a break of a year in between my first year of my master's program and my last year. Recently, I saw one of my cohort mates that I started the program with in the fall of 2024 post about turning in her last assignment of her master's degree, and she should be graduating today. Like, I should be graduating. And she is married. She's my age, she's married, she's graduating with her master's. She got engaged our first winter break of graduate school, and she's been liking reels about babies. Seems like she's got it all figured out, but I question, like, should I also want that? I don't, but should I? I have a year left of my program and I took a year off. I'm going back August 26th and I have only 1 day of classes, 3 classes, nearly back to back, but they're all 2 hours long. So I'm gonna be there from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I don't think I'm gonna make it through the semester. I used to be highly ambitious. I wanted to join 3 labs in my first semester of graduate school. Crazy. I also wanted to apply for my PhD. I've been wanting to apply for my PhD in clinical psychology since I was in high school. I no longer want to do that. I just want to pass my classes enough to graduate. That's really all that matters now. And I honestly think it's because of my medication. Because ever since I had my manic episode and ever since I started taking medication, I just don't want to do any of that. To be honest, I don't know if you can tell, but being a low-income graduate student is really all about surviving instead of like actually being ambitious. Because if you have the money, yeah, easy, go ahead and take your time with your master's degree, go ahead and get a PhD. But if you're low income and you're doing your master's degree, it is incredibly difficult. I remember trying to apply to graduate school was a task, an obstacle to overcome. Like, they do not want you here. They do not want you to go to graduate school if you're low income. But I'm not a political YouTuber. I'm just here to vlog my life. So this segment I wrote out on my Notion, and it was honestly kind of like journaling in a way, which I have not done in a beat. Like a year, almost 2 years, I have not journaled. And I'm sure that when I go back to my therapist, because I only get therapy when I'm in school, because it's free, because it's free. I'm sure that when I go back to my therapist, he's going to tell me that I need to journal. I've got a lot of feelings about going back to school and essentially going back to my final year of school ever, hopefully ever, because, like I said, I wanted to do a PhD in clinical psychology, but my boyfriend is actually a PhD student in clinical psychology, and it has been an actual mess for him to try and graduate. And I've worked with PhD students before, and they're miserable the entire time. So I'm not about that life, man. I'm just trying to get my degree, my master's degree, graduate, and get a job, and that's it. That's it. That's all that I'm trying to do. Not join 5 labs, not write several research papers, not anything. Just graduate. But yeah, I should have been graduating today. And yet here I am, in my room, at home, with my dog. I love her. Talking to you. But in a little bit, I'm gonna go to the pool for the first time in the entire summer.